the whole wide world. However, we'll run it like this. There is no microphone because the phone is now plugged in and is powering up whilst I'm talking to you. It's one or the other, people. You can't have both. So here we are. Hello everyone. This is Planet Earth calling. How are you all? It's a jump start kind of day. We're gonna go. You can see the laundry behind me. There's no green screen. It's no frills today. Sorry everybody, but that's how it is. Hello Space Note. How you doing, love? This is budget airline, no frills. What you see is what you get. This is the basic budget version. You're lucky you've got me. How are you? I hope you're all right. Sorry about earlier, technical issues. Fairy Castle, we're on basic budget here. We are lucky we're transmitting. If the sound's off, I'm really sorry, but I can't have a phone and a microphone at the same time at this moment in time because I need to have my phone charging up because my phone's dead. At least we're here, right? Even if we're not all there. I'm dying to know, did you all enjoy ZTV this weekend? I think it's probably one of the best things I've ever seen regarding zombie parody, right? And there ain't that much of it about. And it wouldn't have been at all possible if not for the wizardry of creative media madness. Well done, lads. Another Space Note. Digital voodoo. What you have managed to create is a masterpiece. I have not laughed this much in a very long time, and I am thrillybots with what has come through. And believe me, folks, there's still more to come. There really is. We have been, all of us, beavering away, working very, very hard. We have something else in the pipeline that we can't really share with you at the moment, but we will do when we get it right. Good for your favourite feline in your life. I am sure they will thoroughly enjoy it. But it's top secret at the moment, but do know that we are working on it for you. My eyesight today is absolutely pepe. Ooh, that sounds very good, very encouraging, very exciting. If you haven't checked out ZTV, everybody, please do. It's awesome. We ran it as a live over the weekend. I honestly, I was absolutely blown away with it, and it's just absolutely amazing. If you've not checked it out, please do. It's on the channel. You'll love it, honestly. Hello, 126 watch hours and 2.4 on the shorts view hours, and almost for both videos and live stream and shorts, 30,000 total views on 107. Let's go. Absolutely. Well done, GT Gaming. Oh my goodness. That's brilliant. Well done. And since you went vertical with your streaming, you're awesome. Absolutely awesome. I would be running the microphone. I know, but he has, and here we are, and he is living the dream, and it's thanks to you, Another Space Nut. I'm glad he listened to you in the end. I'm very sorry, everybody, if the sound's off, but I can't have phone and microphone on at the same time. He didn't even listen to me. It was you, sweetheart. He listened to you, Another Space Nut. Your tutelage got through in the end. Well, you may be, but oh, wise one, oh, great Yoda, you have taught wise counsel. We listen. So, if you're a betting man, do you think it was Feathers McGraw behind the heist at the Louvre Museum in Paris? Did we see our fine feathered friend wearing a pair of wrong trousers, asking for a friend? Oh, dearie me, yes. Oh, goodness. It's 12:30. Not bad, everyone. Sorry, that was very funny. Very well done. Well done. That made me laugh. I'll have to look up the figures later on. The utter value on the jewels is crazy. Well, how can they value it? They're irreplaceable. Therefore, they are priceless. And what may happen to them is that they get broken down and transformed into other jewels. So, you know, if that hasn't already happened. You reckon? There'll be somebody out there that has paid top dollar to make sure that they get their hands on them. Now, who, right, in the world could afford the price tag? Oh, God, maybe. Oh, dearie God. Well, you never know. Oh, dear me. You know what? Chatting with you on a daily basis, you are such a tonic. You really are. You are so funny and you don't realise it. Yeah, 3 movies, definitely. It's got to be him. Right, Betty ran out of water and I just need to change over the laundry. There we go. Oh, you did make me laugh then. Oh, goodness. Oh, ha, ha. I'm telling you, it's at least worth a knock on the door. I saw at least 3 movies. Yep, I know what you mean. I'm sorry, my sides are a bit sore this morning. I pulled a muscle across my shoulder. Intercostal bit here. Woo! I tell you. When I did it, I was sucking air. It was painful. I was going, ooh, and jumping up and down. I'm glad I can provide a laugh. You can, lad. You have one of those wicked senses of humours. You have a wicked sense of humour, and I am very privileged to know you. Some of the sketches that you have created, both you and Cladders, over the weekend have been absolutely on point. They have been hysterical. I just hope for all of you that haven't yet seen the ZTV, you've got to tune in. You've got to see it. The work that those lads have done on Creative Media Madness is just genius. I even sent a copy through to I'll tell you later. I'm just gonna nip over. Yeah, please do watch it. It is so funny. I've just sent you a message, but I can't really yell it out online, but I've sent you a message. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can honestly say you can't even see the moors from where we are, where we live, because all we have is rolling mist coming straight down, and it's very damp outside today. So ain't we lucky? We're the lucky ones, aren't we, that we're indoors. You wouldn't want an outdoor job today. It looks absolutely horrible over at Mars. Proper werewolf weather. Oh, I meant to say, the one with the werewolf where he's doing the news report. Genius. In fact, all of it is just hysterical. Absolutely adore it. There are a couple of ones that I wanted to add to the loop. The one with Where's Waldo, I really did want to put that one on it, if it's possible. And we can do one of those for Christmas too. But it's just the cabin in the woods, right? Think Evil Dead, right? And the Necromancer book. and Where's Waldo. And I've been trying to create it, but for some reason, anyway, I've got the vision in my head. I will have another go, because I think it's worth doing that one, because it's just, for me personally, I grew up, and the Americans know Where's Waldo, but we know Where's Wally. You know, the little guy with the glasses and the stripy top. But he's underneath a pile of zombies, and all you can see is one stripy arm, I tell you. I think everybody must either be on a lunch break or they've all lost their internet. Gosh, we're quiet this afternoon. Hello everyone, where have you gone? Is it because it's a Monday? Right then. I'll have to check the figures later on from the ZTV and just see how well we're doing with it. But I think people are probably still watching it now, right? Or at least I hope they are. And it hasn't just disappeared and got into the depths of YouTube. It would also be very interesting to know, out of our regulars that pop on here, who enjoyed it and both loops. They have. Okay. Well, okie dokie. Well, you know, we had a good run. It was okay. It'd be interesting to know what people thought of it, you know, from a marketing point of view. Well, if you're not into horror and you're not into scary movies and things like that, maybe it isn't for you. Okay, chef didn't like. Right, fine. I'll do a poll on the YouTube, and I will get my teeth put in. I'll do a poll on the YouTube post page, and I'll ask people to let me know whether or not they liked it. If you think that's a good idea, you know, do a bit of market research for us. Because honestly, it's right up my street, so of course I'm going to love it. Oh, 1,600, goodness. I think that's the most we've ever done. Wow. Do you think it's worth running again? We did run the updated one a second night, but it flopped. The second one flopped? I didn't realise. Oh, I'm so sorry. The second night of the second loop. Oh, it wasn't the updated one on the first night. Right. Sorry. I didn't know you'd run it again. I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. We did 3 in total, but the third one was nothing new, and YouTube noticed that, so didn't push it out. Ah, I see. Righto. Well, I'm thinking for the next one, hang on, I'm just going to send you something through in Discord. Just sent you something through. See what you think. Just an idea. Oh my goodness, what have you done to this coat? Why do people insist? I mean, truly insist on, oh no, I'll do what I can. Oh. It's gonna be a mini miracle. to lay flat as a part. Well, I reckon, right, from if I've done my mathematics properly, we're about 1,700 off 4, and then going and hitting the target. If I calculated it properly. I also pushed it out on Twitter, but because I don't use Twitter enough, I don't think it probably pushed it that hard. To be honest, I'm not doing too bad with this coat. It's coming out all right. I was a bit worried. Oh. Gosh, that sounds exciting. You have been busy, haven't you? Blimey. You know, you're full of surprises. I don't. That's the thing. I know I can envisage something, you know, like the things that have been created on ZTV, but how you physically go about it is wizardry, and that's something that I'll not understand. My brain can only do so much. And then although I can envisage a storyboard, right, if you will, I could doodle you out a storyboard, but that me doodling on a piece of paper and then you guys getting hold of it and actually making it happen are two different things. Goodness. I didn't think that that was even possible. And that is also very impressive. bearing in mind, everybody, we're doing this without Lucas Art 3D wizardry, you know, Lucas Art Film and Steven Spielberg's big endless pots of money. And something like this that's being produced is of such good quality. Creative Matters Media can do a better job than LucasArts on a smaller budget. Yes, it can. You're absolutely damn straight it can. Plus, you've got the imagination of two very creative people, which, you know, they don't have. They haven't got your brain, have they, love? No, exactly. I'm going to send you over some more concept things that I've been doodling on over the weekend. Digital witchcraft, it is. Wow, that went up quicker than I thought. I'm excited for everything that's going out and everything that we're creating. I've never known such a creative time in my life where I've literally sat down with pen and paper, and between, I would say, the three of us, we've managed to create something rather special. And that's magical. I felt the happiest I've been in some time. You've given me a focus, which has been wonderful. We're aiming for a goal, which is something that I haven't done in a very long time. And I kind of looked at the figures and I thought we were about 1,700 off the magical 4 that we needed to be at, which you know, if you think about the length of time, right, and I always say it took 16 months to get to 500 views, right, 500 watched hours, and since May to the point we're at today, which is the 20th of October, we've just surpassed everything. Exactly. So we've less, what is it, 600 then? 700 and we'll be at 3. And it's just amazing. have an absolutely cast iron feeling that although it's quiet today on YouTube for us, I do believe that our ZTV will pick up again. Right, the closer we get to Halloween, it will get picked up on again. You've done your first run of it, right? And you did very, very well. Better than I ever anticipated for what, you know, for all the effort that you put into it. I think you got back what you put into it, which is wonderful. And I'm so proud of you both, because you worked really hard on that. And I've never seen anything like it in my life. Bites! Oh God, you kill me. Oh dear Lord. There'll be that much going on Halloween. It'll be awesome. I need to find it for you on the studio app, but I've recorded Friday's book already for you because I was trying to get ahead of things. It's out with this one, Dean Koontz. The Night of the Storm, that's the one with the robots in and the AI and the apocalypse that's happening. It's a very good one. Oh, I did it audio. Dang, I'm so sorry. That makes a big difference, doesn't it? Will it be okay? It's up on studio. Thank you. I believe we have a story coming from, oh, now what's he calling himself this week? Last week it was Air France. The week before it was Beefers. I don't know what his name is this week, but apparently he's doing us a story, a scary story. So that'll be nice, wouldn't it, to have a little bit of fan art, you know, fan literature. I think it's lovely. Not Stephen King. No, he's not calling himself that. That name's taken. I also told him that Joe Stalin was also taken, so he couldn't have that one either. Anyway, I'm kind of excited for his story. Bless him. So, you know, kudos to him for having a go. Proud of him for just putting pen to paper. It's always so lovely when you meet such creative people that you're able to help them, you know? I mean, when Douglas Adams was starting out, I have a backup story ready if he hasn't had the ability to finish. I did as a backup one too. It was The Black Pumpkin, which is a truly terrifying, and I've already recorded that one as well. But again, I did it on audio because I just didn't think to put it on video. So there's 2 stories in the can that I've already done for you. But I'm so sorry, I never thought to put it on video. I just did audio. I'm really sorry about that. Plus we've got what's coming out on Saturday, which I think is going to be absolutely banging. And I cannot wait. That honestly, I'm so stoked for Saturday night. Well, I mean, I am for the next 2 Fridays, of course, because this Friday is the prelude to Halloween, and the Friday the week after is actual Halloween. So I'm just, honestly, I'll be like a kid. That night, I'm going to be such a kid. I'll be at home. I'll be ready for when the kiddos are all turning up with the sweeties. Oh, it's going to be magical. So I suppose if we have ZTV on and the horror story at 9:30, whatever else we can, I suppose, shove out that day on being the most magical time of the year, Halloween, where all the demons and the ghoulies and the scary things are all out. Oh, I tell you. It's going to be one heck of a night. Sometimes these hangers do get attached to each other. Oh, you know. This little man here, this is Orca. He was the one that we lost to cancer. And I don't half miss him. Hey? Very handsome boy. Well, thank you very much. Oh, wow. Oh my God, check this t-shirt out. Isn't that fabulous? Oh my goodness. New York Comic Con 2025. That's where. Oh, that's so cool. It's all very exciting, isn't it? Right. Oh, and we're through. Hooray, everyone. Hooray. We got through it. Oh, well done us. 2 pairs of trousers and we're done. And they're not that difficult. And then we're on to customer number 2. Lucky us, eh? Oh, come on. Sometimes zips, hey? Do you know, one of the best things to get a zip to work, if you're really, really struggling, is the carbon that's in a pencil. It's just a little bit of graphite on a zip. It just helps with the sticky, you know, if you've got teeth that are a little bit worn on a zip, it just extends the life. You know what we say, folks? Happiness is the empty basket. I'll just check you in a minute. I think that was my dryer trying to tell me. It's okay, Mr. Ping. We will go and check you in a minute. I'll tell you one thing, another space note. I'm glad everything's working out the way it is. I'm still reeling, obviously, from the news from Saturday, of which I can't exactly yell out here on the channel. But you know, when I always say to you that sometimes when the universe speaks, you just have to sit and listen. Well, that was what Saturday was. And for the first time since we started out on this project, I can honestly say, yes, I can see it working. I know that sounds odd, and maybe it does sound like I'm talking in riddles, but you obviously know what's been going on behind the scenes. And do you know, sometimes it's time, isn't it? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go, everybody. 20. Yeah, just making sure. Okay. we were talking about kitten names yesterday, and should my husband and I decide to adopt another kitten, we're thinking of either calling him Fuzz Aldrin or Furball XL5. See what you think. Oh, holy hell balls. That is, they're heavy. That's a bit tight for me, that bag. Here I am, everyone. Oh, why do I have to have such itchy eyes? So unfair. It's like the dust level in here some days. It's a bloody joke. A lot of it is 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of it is caused by fibres and dust. Oh God. Oh my God. Wow, that's heavy. Oh, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Oh. Had to put the dryer on again. Sadly, it had not dried enough. +1. Doing all right, everyone. I'm using the computer to do a backup, so if I go wobbly, I'm sorry, but I need the power. I have the power, but just not for everything. I'll bet you Monty's asleep on our bed because it's raining outside and he don't like the rain. Well, it's got to be peanut butter cups, but they're not vegan though. They're the genuine Reese's. I haven't found them candy kitten ones yet. I want to try the candy kitten ones because they look freaking awesome. And obviously I love candy kittens. Can I sodding well find them? It's like I'm on a mission, man, and I cannot find the things. Right, we are now, my lovely ones, on with customer number 2. And we've had to put the dryer on again. Go figure. Of course you did. But yeah, the thing that happened at the weekend, another space note, has done what I knew it would do: irreparable damage. Sometimes things like this just happen and there's sod all you can do about it. But as they say, when one door shuts, another door opens, right? I still can't quite work out what the heck happened, but if things are that bad there, we're better off out of it anyway. I will probably continue until the new year, and then we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Which is why I'm so focused. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm so focused now at getting this up and running. Because before it was something I was working towards, but now I've got no choice. But that's not necessarily a bad place to be. It's just made what we were working towards, made me work at it a little bit harder to make it happen a little bit quicker, because quite frankly, I have no choice now. Not if I want to keep my head above water. And you know me, I ain't a quitter. But sometimes things are taken out of your hands, and no matter how much you fight to try and keep it going, sometimes, which is something I learned from the last time things went not the right way. I didn't listen last time. This time I'm listening. Yeah, peanut butter cups. I know, it's candy kittens. They're the ones that I'm after. Oh, you and Voodoo. Oh, sorry. Bless you. It's fine, you know, you have your other stuff to do. I get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've loved everything that I've been doing so far in my life. Just sometimes you just have to recognize, don't you, when you've gone as far as you can. And goodness me, it's been a wild ride. I will do. If I can't get it at the shop, I'll go direct to source, so they say. To be honest, I'll be absolutely honest, the stress of this weekend gave me such a migraine yesterday. I was surprised that I was upright, facing forwards, and still able to function and go out and do everything that I did yesterday. But it did leave me really, really poorly, and I was very poorly overnight, would you believe? Along with everything else that was kicking off last night as well, which was so much fun. Probably eating chocolate today is the wrong thing to do when I've had such a nasty one. But I'm really jamming dumb. So to speak. I just feel as though if I was a man, I would honestly say I have been kicked in the nuts this weekend. Even with everything that was going on. But, you know, whatever doesn't kill you, right, just makes you stronger. And you look for a way around and a way out or whatever. But holy hell, of all the things, right, that normally I get a feel for, and normally I know that something's not right, and yes, for a while I've known something definitely isn't right. It's still, when it happened, it still hurt. Oh well. My other famous saying that I say to myself is, suck it up, buttercup, because you've had worse. You've had worse, and you've caught, and you've gone on, and you're still here, and you're still fighting, and you're still coming out swinging. So, it's going to be all right. Because it hasn't got any choice. It has to be all right. There isn't an alternative. I just feel kind of numb, and I thought I was going to burst into tears, but it's going to sound awful, but I just think I've had that much happen over the years that I just can't burst into tears anymore. I just feel numb. You know, I know it's happened, that I can't stop it from happening. Do I wish I could change it? Yeah. But if I could change it, I already would have done, so I can't. So I have to accept the fact that I can't. Accept the change that's heading my way, and don't fight it. Go with it, and yeah, so it's going to be a bit rough, but we'll come out the other side all the wiser for it. I hope so. guess I'm just tired. And if anything, that's the strain and the toll that this has taken out on me, has just been the sheer fatigue that I've felt. And it's just that sometimes when you're that tired and you're that kind of fed up, and you just say to yourself, I have to get back up, I have to do it, but I'm so tired. And you do ask the question, how many more times must I have to experience this? And you know what the answer to that is? As many as is necessary for you to get the message. But dear universe, I am a bit tired from all the beating. Could we just get on with the whipping? I'd like a change. And I have to try to look at the funny side of the situation. And instead of looking at it as a glass half full, well, a glass half empty, try looking at it as a glass half full. So it didn't quite work out the way you thought it was going to do. But another opportunity will be heading your way soon. Look out for it. And I suppose, in a good way, I can say, look at the experience that you have gained. And you're clever, you can work it out, you can get out of this. It might not be the way that you envisaged it, but it will work. You know, that's one of the... Have you ever... Oh. Don't know what that was. Very strange. Have you ever written a business plan? Any of you in your lives, right? They look great on paper. It's a wish list of all the things that you would like to happen to get your business off the ground and get it running. Right? It's a wish list of all your hopes and dreams that you're ever going to do to make your business fly. Right? And that's it. It's just a list of hopes and dreams. Because I can guarantee you this, what you have written on that piece of paper, although you want it to happen that way, the universe will say no. And it has to happen like this. Because what the business plan doesn't take into consideration, and nobody's business plan, war plan, whatever plan you have, birthing plan, whatever plan you have written, what that doesn't take into consideration is chaos theory. right? And smart business people realize that this is the bit that you cannot account for. And lived experience will also trump what is written on your business plan, right? Remember, it's just a list of hopes and dreams that you want, and not necessarily is it going to happen that way. And that's why I always say never make your business plan or any plan in pen and ink. Always do it in pencil so you can rub it out, change and alter, and change tack if you need to make it work. In any situation that you ever find yourself in, if you are adaptable to change, you're the one that's going to survive. It's things that can't adapt and can't change that die out. It's called evolution, and it's been doing it for millions of years, and you're no different. And you see, that's the bit that they don't teach you in business school, and it's the one thing you cannot learn from a book. You have to learn it because it's what life throws at you. And it's just universe, like I just said, I am fed up of the beatings. Can we please get on with the whipping, because I feel like I need a change. And whether or not we will get there and get on with the whipping, I have no idea. One can only hope. But yes, this weekend has been a hard one. It's been emotionally draining on me, because I've had to do something which I didn't think I would ever have to do at this moment in time. I thought it was a little bit further ahead of me. You know, I thought I had a little bit more time. And the universe has said, no, it's happening now. Whether you like it or not, it's happening now. So you better get your dancing shoes on. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. We'll do it. So, let's look forward to a new adventure, eh? They do say things never stay the same, and every 14 years you have a major upheaval in your life. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna get it. So this is my upheaval. No, infamous. The word is infamous, not the other one. No, I'm just another space note. I have had the beatings that the universe has offered. I just want the whippings now. I want to change tempo. But well, you obviously, you know what went on. C'est la vie. Or as those young kids came out with that had me in stitches because I couldn't breathe when I heard them trying to say c'est la vie, right? They were going sous la vie. I'm like, what's a sous la vie? And I realized what they were trying to say was c'est la vie, you know. And it's like they got c'est la vie and vol-au-vents mashed together, and they came up with sous la vie. And I was tears, man. I realised after a while what it was they were trying to say, and that made me laugh even harder. You know, like George Bush said, the French have no word for entrepreneur. You literally could not make it up. Between him and the sous la vie kids, we've got new words in the dictionary now, don't we? Have to say, that's how it was. These are the cards that I've been dealt. The business plan is this now. I haven't got a choice. Not if I want to keep the roof over our heads. I always subscribe to the Anita Roddick School of Business. As long as I earn enough to keep a roof over our head and food on the table, anything else we make is a bonus. And that woman had it even harder than I do. How she got going was nothing short of a miracle. She was running on fumes. Her husband suddenly decided one day when he got up out of bed that he was going to go riding horses in Patagonia. I think it was Patagonia. And off he went and left her at home with the children and a mortgage and no forwarding address, and just walked out and left her. And that poor woman went to hell in a handcart. And she created the Body Shop. How did we not put that on the channel? What do zombies want? A body shop? Dun! How did I not think of that one? Anyway, she created the Body Shop. Sorry, I've just had a light bulb moment. I don't often get them, so I appreciate them when they arrive. And off she went. She created the Body Shop. Oh, yes, please. That would be hilarious. Oh, I could do with a bit of a cheering up. And so off she went and she did the Body Shop. And you know what made it successful, the Body Shop? Is that she cut back on absolutely everything that was totally and utterly unnecessary. And she made recycling cool. Every time you wanted a product, she sold you the bottle, right? It was your responsibility to make sure that you kept that bottle. And you would go back to her store and you would refill at the store whatever size bottle it was that you had. And it's just genius because she would buy it in barrel loads and line them all up so that you could siphon it out and fill each individual bottle. And I just think that that was an absolute game changer when it came to running her business. She saved thousands by making recycling cool, and for buying everything stock price in bulk. And the rest, as they say, is history. Elizabeth Arden ended up, I think it was them, ended up buying the Body Shop. She made a tidy sum from it, was able to retire, and actually lived out and had a really good life. God rest your soul, Anita Roddick. But if she can do it, and she can survive and keep the house and raise the kids while her husband went off doing God knows what, then I'm pretty damn sure I can survive. She's a little hero of mine. But she also taught me a very valuable lesson, that she couldn't do everything on her own. And that's something else that I would advocate to running a business, is don't kid yourself. You cannot do everything yourself. It is an inhuman impossibility. So make sure the alliances and the friendships that you do make are with like-minded people who all share the same vision and can all work together as a team, because teamwork makes the dream work, and they have better skills than you. And it's recognizing your weaknesses that will then become your strengths. You are not a machine. You will not treat yourself like you are one. You will realize and recognize that you cannot do everything. And you will see strengths in other people, and you will be able to complement each other to make it work. And one of the other things that you are in business going to have to learn, and as hard as it is, sometimes you have to know when to say goodbye and when to say hello to something new. Now, sometimes you can plan it where you can make both of those things happen, but 9 times out of 10, events will happen where you have no control over it. And that's hard in a business, is to have no control over what's happening, right? Especially if you're a person that is very hands-on and you are constantly looking and analysing and managing. If you're that kind of person, if that's the way your brain works, you are going to have an even harder time accepting when something ain't right and when something's out of your control. And you have my sympathies, because I'm that person. It's horrible. I don't like the foundations to what I am standing on moving unless I know that I've made them move. If somebody's moved them for me, I get anxious and worried. Now, anxious and worried, you might think of the same word. And I suppose in some circumstances, yes, they are. But for me, there are a couple of different types of emotion, because I can still feel anxious and get on with stuff. But if I'm worried, then I hate to say it, but sometimes that can cloud my vision. Again, another weakness. But also recognizing my weakness, I've also recognized the strength. That if I feel that way, sometimes it's all right to just say, I'm out of my depth, I don't know what I'm doing, please help. And I suppose that's when the universe steps in and says, it's all right, I've heard you. Now take a ticket, join the queue, I'll be with you in 5. I thought I might have at least 5 years to make the transition from one to another, but I ain't got that now. I'm 2 years into the plan, right? I'm 2 years down the line in the plan, and I thought I had at least 3 more years. I guess, like I say, the universe had other plans. Bloody hard work, innit? Sometimes, you know, I do a lot of my thinking when I'm doing the ironing. When I'm doing something like this, it allows my mind to it's almost like a form of meditation, standing here and doing the ironing, because it's my thinking time. I'm chattering away to you guys. Sometimes you help me to put things into focus. Again, see, I know you're listening, and you are like the universe. You are listening to me. And it makes me then think about stuff and write stuff down and try and move things and think about things within things, you know, like business plans and stuff like that, which I tell you, it's a wish list, not an actual, this is going to happen, this is what I would like to happen, but not necessarily will it happen. Or maybe it will, but it won't happen in the order that you thought it was. That's something else. If you're a person that says this is how it's going to be and this is the road that it's going to, and you are rigid, right? You are going to not like it. You need to be flexible. That's something I found the hard way. You know, there's the easy way, there's the hard way, and then there's fairy's way. And sometimes that's not a good place. Just saying. It's quite frightening working for yourself. You don't have the luxury of somebody being there at the end of the week with a pay packet. You are your pay packet. You're responsible for everything, you know, and that's terrifying, right? If you're sick and you work for yourself, tough. I'm sorry, but your work plan, your business plan doesn't come with an insurance for when you're sick. Unless, of course, you put it in place with an insurance that you have purchased yourself. I am one of those people that purchases insurances. If I pop off the planet, I want to know that my family is provided for. So I have made it necessary to make sure that that happens. But like sick pay and stuff like that, well, don't get sick. If you can help it, don't get sick. You have to learn to rely on yourself for a lot. Oh my goodness me, I lost the internet. Right, obviously the internet's been messing around now. So if I should disappear, it's not through my own doing. And I apologise. Oh, we started like this, didn't we, last Monday? Yeah, we got to something like 2:30 and we lost the bloody internet for a day. Oh, it felt like it. I think we're coping quite well though. I mean, considering the amount that I've had to do. And I think one of the other things that you need to look for when you're handed a problem, a massive problem, is don't look at the negatives. Easier said than done. Oh my God, is that easier said than done? Try and find a positive in all of it, right? And for me, I'm telling myself it's time. It's just happened a bit quicker than I anticipated, but it's time, right? And I'm ready. Mentally, I am preparing myself to be ready for it. And physically, I'm telling myself to get ready for it. And it's just that time when something else has to happen, you know? Call it God's will, call it whatever you want. But it is what it is. I can't change what's happened. But what I can do is look forward to the next challenge. And look forward to that challenge with excitement, and instead of worry, make it a joyous occasion. And it's all very easy to say it, but it's the initial having the oomph to do it And yes, I will be frightened, but I'm not going at it on my own. This time round, I'm not on my own. Last time I was on my own and I was absolutely petrified. I just literally lost everything. We were this close to losing the house. I've been stabbed in the back more times than Julius Caesar. Both myself and my husband. And this time round, it's not like that. So that is a plus. That's a good thing. And I have to look at it like that. Because like I said, I'm not on my own this time. This time I'm with another Space Nut, and I'm with Cladders, Digital Voodoo, Creative Media Madness. I'm not on my own anymore. And I can't begin to tell you what it feels like to have somebody in your corner. It's unique. It is very unique. And I feel very lucky, When I first started doing this channel, I was out there on my own wondering what the hell I was doing. I'm still doing that today. I always get out of bed every morning saying, I wonder what I'm going to do today. Because that's how I roll. But it is a lot less scary going out into the void when you've got somebody on the other side with a safety rope that can pull you back, just in case. But yeah, I'm just going to have to say goodbye to, and hello to new opportunities and challenges. Absolutely. Myself and Voodoo are here to jump off the cliff into the unknown. Oh, well, I hope you can fly. Because I can't. I don't really have wings. Well, I might do if I hit the ground. Then I'll get a pair of wings. And I won't be on this planet anymore either. It is absolutely terrifying running a business. Any kind of business. And anyone can be critical of somebody running a business. Especially those that have never done it. Everybody can stand there and tell you what you've done wrong, right? But not many will tell you what you've done right. And you will always, when you step out and go and do your own thing, you will create more enemies than you ever will friends. I don't know, that's experience for you. I will always have people in, I would definitely say within, not my immediate family, because they all know what it's like to have to work for yourself and how hard it is, and worrying about whether or not the bills are going to get paid, let alone whether or not you're going to get paid on Friday. But this is the reality of working for yourself. That you are going to have people within your family that have never done what you've done, right? You are unique. In whatever road you go down, whatever it is that you're doing, it's your journey, right? And you're going to have accidents and trip-ups and failures. But every time you fail, next time fail better. And then one day you'll not realise that you're failing at all and you'll be flying. And that's the theory. I'm still learning to fly, even though I have been working for myself for the past 20 odd years, if not longer. It feels longer, but it isn't really. It's roughly around about there. At least the last 15, doing what I'm doing. And you're going to have people that are within your family who all they've ever done is have one job with one firm all their lives. They've never done anything different. They've got up, gone to work, come home the same day, and they've done that every single day for their entire working life, and then they've retired, which is great, right? Good on you for having the ability to stay in the same place for that length of time and come out retirement at the other side, which is wonderful. And I would never knock that, because for some people that is security for them, security for the family, and you should never knock it, because it's an achievement to have just been able to get through that, right? To just be able to do that for your entire life. And then you have other people that's not for them. No matter how they tried, they could not fit within that environment, and that would have been wrong for them. So they decide to go and do something else, and take on another challenge. And this is where, this is the rub here, this bit. Because you didn't do it the way they did it, the way you're doing it's wrong, right? Now, not once did you hear me turn around and say the way they did it was wrong. No, the way they did it was what was right for them. It wouldn't have been right for me, but it was right for them. But because I didn't do it their way, my way is wrong, and I'm an idiot. I've had it a lot, honestly, with family members, cousins, aunts, well, not aunts, but I can't really say, but people around about my age group within my family, my peers, shall we call them my peers? That way then I'm not singling anybody out. And it's very hard to explain to them that what I did do wasn't wrong, but it was my way of doing things. And just because it works for me doesn't mean it would work for you. You see what I mean? Am I making any sense? What I'm basically trying to tell you is if you've got an idea and you know damn well it's going to work, and you thought you might have had a bit more time, and you didn't get that, so you've got to up things, change gear a little bit to make it happen a bit faster than what you intended to make it happen. It's not necessarily wrong, right? If you're always second guessing yourself, if you're always thinking that what you're doing is wrong, it will be wrong. Sometimes you have to take a leap of faith and just say, I regret nothing, and throw yourself out the window. Just make sure there's a trampoline at the bottom so you can bounce back up again. If you're always going to get people in your life that are going to turn around and say, because you didn't do it their way, what your way was wrong. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. And it wasn't wrong. It was just your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. It's like that song, isn't it? 10 green bottles sitting on a wall where I've got eight scruffy shirts sitting in a basket, but it don't rhyme. So we'll have to try and work on that one. It's just, you're never gonna get through to those type of people that your way is the right way for you, because they're never going to see it. And even if they could see it, they're still going to say that they can't see it because they're being obtuse. That's a good word, isn't it? Obtuse. I like that word. Well, I will tell you one thing. These people also would love nothing more but to see you fail, so that they are right in their vindication that what you did was wrong in the first place and you should have listened to them. Right? They would love nothing more other than to see you fail, fall flat on your face, and then they can stand over you and say, I told you so. Oh, but my darling, what happens if you do what you're going to do anyway and you fly? What are they going to say then? Ooh, wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall when that happens? I know I would. Yeah, sometimes when all around you wanting, expecting and baying for you to fail, oh, the sweet satisfaction of being a success. They do say the best form of revenge is to be successful, so you just rock that suit. You put those shades on, honey, because your future's so bright. Everyone's going to have to wear shades. The more they want you to fail, the more you're going to succeed. And that will really piss them off. Trust me on this one. Just seeing what you've written. When I pop my clogs, we're going to have heavy metal rock at my funeral. But I will be buried to Fat Bottom Girls. Because I actually quite like that group. But I will not mention them because, like I say, start mentioning rock groups and stuff like that. I don't know why, but I don't want to upset them people high up. Yes, it's very, very hard sometimes to get the motivation to get up, especially when you've been kicked, you know, and to still paint a smile on your face, come on and laugh, and just generally just say, right, okay, yep, I've just got to keep going, keep on trucking. God, it's tough. It is hard. But I will not be beaten. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the whipping. Right, we've got 7 shirts once I've done this one, I think, if I have counted properly. I should be done for 4 o'clock. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I do have quite a number of handkerchiefs. You know what I think about handkerchiefs? They are the last act of a chivalrous man. That is why I always say to young gentlemen of today, carry a clean handkerchief in your pocket. It is not for you. It is for the lady in distress. It is for the woman who needs a clean handkerchief so she may weep into it. Because we do, right? When you don't see us, well, I don't cry as such as take a baseball bat to something and yield it to my will. I got over crying about stuff a long time ago. But there are other ladies out there that may need a clean handkerchief. And gentlemen, you are doing the greatest gift that you can. You are giving them the clean handkerchief, thus proving that chivalry never died. I shall miss. For a while, I think I will miss this. My body will be like, I'm sure I should be in that room. I'm sure I should be doing something with my hands. But you know, given time, my body will also get used to the new regime, and eventually it will be as such that I will not know any different. Yeah, I'll miss it though. I will miss it because there's a big part of me in this. Like I said, I thought I had more time, but it would seem the universe says not. There's a big part of my soul in this. But anyway, those are all the things that you don't ever get taught when you go and tell me that you're going to learn business studies which is great. It's good to learn the technical side of business. It really is. But what those books and what the teacher and what the college course, university course, whatever you want to do regarding business, what it can't teach you is what I've just told you. That, my darlings, you have to learn. And it ain't easy. And it's okay to not be okay. You know where I'm coming from? There's no shame in saying, I'm struggling, I can't cope, what am I doing wrong? The minute you admit that you can't do everything yourself, that's when the good things happen. Because it's like a neon light gets lit up with an arrow pointing to you. And how can I put it? There is somebody out there that notices that, and then that's when opportunities happen. I don't want you to look at everything that goes wrong as a negative, right? Sometimes things happen for a reason. You don't understand what that reason is right away, but eventually you will. And then you will not look at it as a disappointment. You will look on it as a way to change, an opportunity to grow, and a chance that you have to take. Sometimes it's frightening, but it will never be boring. When you put yourself in the wooden box, eventually, people will probably put you in it for you, because at this point you're no longer existing. At least when you're all said and done, you can't say your life was boring. It were anything but. I want to be one of those old ladies that everyone's going to be saying, what is she going to do next? And the truth is, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Right? Because if I knew, I'd have already done it. And that is the beauty of having a wish list instead of a business plan. And that's what this lecture was all about. I hope you enjoyed it. For God's sakes, don't beat yourself up about things going wrong, because there's enough people out there willing to do it for you. And some will even pay you. I mean, how good's that? Never ever turn down an opportunity, right? No matter how mental it looks, trust me on this one, you'll regret more of saying no than you will ever saying yes. And I can't wait to get through all these shirts that's in this basket, so I can go and get a cup of tea and talk to my beloved husband and say, just how is the truck? Does it still have 5 wheels, 6 if you count the steering? He's been up a gum tree most of the day, bless him. Now, he is a tough cookie. God, it'd take a lot to make him crack. But I'm working on it, kids. I'm working on it. Can you imagine what his life must be like? He's married to me. You should all be commiserating him and saying, you poor bugger. I'm just saying. He has been married to me for 23 years. He'd have been out by now for good behaviour. I don't know how he does it. He must love me is all I can say. I mean, what little hair he has left on his head, bless him. I'm pretty sure he must be ready for pulling out. Oh, I'll tell you, that's another thing. When you get married to your partner, you're marrying that person, you ain't marrying that family, right? Just remember that. Your face ain't ever going to fit anywhere. And if they've already decided that they don't like you, there's not a damn thing you can do over the years to make sure that they do. Well, your job is to accept the fact that they don't, and that's that, and just leave it at that. Because you married your partner, like I say, you didn't marry the family. And you mustn't let something like that bother you. Okay? Because if it does, if they see that they've bothered you, oh, they'll niggle you even more. Yeah, they will. They will find a way. It's just the human nature. And there is nothing you can do about them other than just to let them be. Right? Know that they are there. Tolerate whilst they're in your company, but make sure that you don't spend that much time in their company. I am even like that with my own. Let me put it this way. In a family full of circles, I'm a triangle. And I can't change that. But as much as they want you to be a circle, you can't be. You see, you've got to be that triangle. Right? And just bop along to the beat of your own drum and nobody else's, because what they're doing with their life would not work for you anyway. So, in conclusion, I am not going to look at the next step with absolute terror. No, I'm just going to put a blindfold on and just think, oh, whatever. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. I'll be like that little doggy in the coffee shop with all the flames all around me. And I'm going, it's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. It's getting a bit warm though, I must admit. I just wish I could help more people that might be in a similar situation to myself, and just be that voice of reason in your background that occasionally you'll tune into, and sometimes you won't, but know that it's there. And I just want to tell you that it is going to be all right. You might not think of it being all right at the moment, but trust me on this one, it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. And don't be frightened, because everything will be okay. Because it's you, right? And you know that you're going to make it okay, because you haven't got any choice in the matter anyway. So why worry? Easier said than done. I am really looking forward to that cup of tea though. I have got to say, I am invested in tea. I enjoy tea. I like decaffeinated tea, or as I know it as bedtime tea, because it doesn't make me sit up like a meerkat. No stress makes me sit up like a meerkat in the middle of the night. You know that famous book by Philip K. Dick, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, otherwise known as Blade Runner? I will be counting my android sheep tonight. My electric sheep, definitely. At 2 in the morning when I can't flipping sleep. Because I'm having another flaming hot flush. Oh, the menopause. Hashtag do not recommend. Don't even get me started on that subject. It's like having puberty in reverse. Except my boobs ain't shrinking. What's all that about? What I am becoming is a grumpy old woman with a hot flush. Good God, have we been streaming for 2 hours and I ain't had the internet crash? Don't say such things. Touch wood, we'll be fine. God, it was this time last week that I was thinking to myself, hey, I'll go to the foot of our stairs. What's happened to the internet? I mean, dare I say, I'm 50-year-old in April, right? So I keep saying I'm 50 because I blooming feel it. But I never would have thought at the age that I am at that I would have to reinvent myself again. But you know something? Sometimes you just have to. And while I've been nattering away to you all, I have been thinking about different sketches that I can do. And I've got a few rather fabulous ideas. And I look forward very much to sketching them out on paper tonight while I'm making a stir fry with Wagamama's teriyaki sauce. Who doesn't like stir fry around here? I absolutely. If I don't get at least one stir fry a week, I think I might cry. Sometimes do virtual reality Tai Chi. Oh. I've got 5 left after I've done this one. Yes. We'll be done for 4. Well, I don't do anything VR. I just go into my other room where I have things that I can whack a nail into. I have planks of wood, and if I'm feeling particularly upset, I will just get a nail and I will hammer it into that wood until I'm absolutely knackered, and I've got whatever it is that's in my system out. It's way better than punching a hole through the wall. Trust me on that one. I built some nice things. Would you believe I made bird feeders? Oh wow. Well, okie dokie. But until that point comes along when I do VR, I'll make bird tables. In fact, we daren't put one in the garden because it'd be like handing Monty a menu saying, what does Sir fancy today? I don't think the local wildlife will thank me. Speaking of which, he's currently sprawled out upstairs on the bed in the land of Nod. Even he was disturbed by the burglars last night. And he came upstairs telling us, going, meow, 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 meow. As if to say, really, Monty? So it's like I've adopted Skippy. For those of you who are as old as I am, Skippy was a kangaroo who managed to tell everybody who lived in the outback that Jenny had fallen down the well. And I honestly feel that Monty is the embodiment of Skippy, but in cat form. Because even he was trying to tell us last night that there were bad people outside the front door. It's a shame we couldn't get it on the flipping Ring camera. Thanks, Amazon. Maybe we managed to capture it before the system went offline. You never know. But yes, Monty was alerting us to the run-ins. So I'm not surprised he's upstairs fast asleep after alerting us to what were going on. I knew something wasn't right because he was really frightened he was meowing and hissing at the door and running backwards towards us. Which is cute. You know, thanks, Monty. We got it. We got this, buddy. Isn't it funny how sometimes our life works out? Oh, tell you what, my arm's feeling tired. That's something that I'm not gonna miss. My arm feeling tired. And me feeling physically worn out every day. Yeah, I don't think I'll miss that. See, 2 things that I found a positive on. Bad back, sciatica, pains in my feet, pains in my hands. Yeah, I'm not going to miss those. I will say it's been incredibly quiet today. I'm hoping Sharky might turn up. It'd be nice to say hello because I've not seen him in a while. I think once we get to 3 hours, I might, or when we get to 3:30, I think that's when I'll have to pop off, because my beloved will be coming home and I'll be wanting to talk to him about various bits and bobs that happened overnight and find out how things are. Hopefully the truck's okay, and hopefully he's all right, because he's been up. Oh God, when did it happen? 2:30 this morning, and then it went again later on about 5 o'clock. And at that point, nobody was going to get any more sleep, so we thought we might as well get up anyway. Gosh, this is a difficult sleeve. Come on, lie flat. I'm not asking. Oh. Yeah, I think it's a very quiet Monday. Well, we're going to have some quiet time now where I will be doing a little bit of thinking. And as soon as that clock rolls round to 3, which will probably be 3:30 this afternoon, I will be saying goodbye to you all. And I will see you all tomorrow, won't I? I will. For more exciting times in the Fairy Castle. And remember, folks, we've got some fabulous things coming out this week. We have another story Friday night at 9:30 called The Night of the Storm, which is a very good, atmospheric, scary story all about robots, artificial intelligence, and the concept of the mythical human. Do humans exist? Surely not. But they might. It's amazing what robots think about, isn't it? And we have Saturday night at 9 o'clock, Night of the Living Dead. Are you excited? You should be. I am. I cannot wait for that movie to be on. You're going to love it. You are absolutely going to love it. I know you will. I'm excited. Plus, we've got many more Monty and Dexter movie moments coming your way. More book cover shorts coming your way. And more zombie related and spooky Halloween stuff heading your way as well. And I can't wait. I love Halloween. My favourite time of the year. There. Almost got the other sleeve done. What time are we on? Oh, 10 more minutes with you guys. And then that's it. I don't think I've forgotten to tell you about anything that's happening this week. I think we've pretty much covered all the bases. We just have lots and lots and lots of wonderful things coming your way. We are really ramping it up for Halloween. You better believe it. I did promise you it was not going to be boring, and I never lie. Oh, you know, I think are we down to 3 shirts? Gosh. Golly gosh gumdrops, I do hope so. Yeah. 2 more shirts after this, and then we're on to a bunch of hankies, and life's good. I'm just keeping an eye on the time, everybody. As soon as it gets to a certain point, I'm going to have to leave y'all. Pop things in the drawer where they belong, where they're going to be safe. There we are. VHS Horror! Oh my goodness, you've caught me right at the end of the show. How's life? How are you? Are you good? Happy Halloween, dude. I love your music that you've got coming out. And I love your artwork. I'm just having another sneaky peanut butter cup. Well, VHS, I hope you've enjoyed ZTV. am starting to feel very hot, I know that. You know what? Another space note. You're right. I don't think I will miss it too much. My arm's murdering me at the moment. The pain I'm in with my arm at the moment is just, oh, it's up there, sunshine. Never mind, eh? Oh well. Sue Lavoo. Oh, that still makes me laugh. Those kids. Volavants and Celavie. Sue Lavoo. I think they probably were listening to a good old Swedish rock group as well when they decided to do the mashup. Cute. I might read my book tonight. I've just been so tired these last few days, I've just not wanted to pick it up. Which isn't like me. That tells me that I'm not feeling right. Five minutes, everybody, and we're gone. One more shirt after this and we're done. 5 more minutes and I'm gone. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure talking to you all. You've been a source of inspiration, zombies one and all. But it has come the time to go, and I must go away. But don't be scared, I'll be back tomorrow. There's lots more where today came from, folks. literally just winding the clock down now. Hiya, birds. Ah, you look like you've been asleep for a century. Your whiskers are all crinkled. Aren't they? Mr. Crinkle Whiskers. We're not quite there yet, Monts. Did you enjoy your nap? Was it good? Did you sleep for 1,000 years? Wish I could. Hello. Hello, handsome man. You are my favorite boy. You always will be. And so will Orca bonks on the head. Orca was our old cat who died of cancer, sadly. And Monty is our little baby boy who is left. And you're a good boy, aren't you? Your mama's a good boy? Yeah. My little stinker. Right, everybody, I have one more shirt to go, and then that's it. I'll be hanging up. 3 hours, we've done 3 hours. 4 minutes to go, and it gets to past and we turn off. Nearly there, everyone. Doesn't that feel wonderfully? Happiness is an empty basket, and we've ever done it. Hello, my little man. You're being cute as a button. Yes, you are. And I love you. Yes, I do. You're such a cute little boy. Yeah. Like your little buddy Dexter. Right, everyone, we've reached our past. I've just finished doing this shirt on the lapel part of it. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. You've been absolute superstars. You've put up with me doing a ranting and raving. Business Class 101. Hormonal, yes, probably. Mental, absolutely. You can't beat it. So why bother? Just join in the madness, everyone. And that's creative madness. Creative media madness, actually. They are a good team. They watch over you. And they make sure that you're safe. And you can't put a price on that. Take care. See you all tomorrow. Mwah. Blow you some kisses and blink, give you some hearts. Goodbye, my dears. See you tomorrow. Sleep well. Bye bye.